Right. How to grow and earn fast with the pay it forward. It's very simple. All you need is that when you get started, when your sponsor pays $1 for you, that $1 will create a bronze position for you. Now that bronze position has got 6 empty positions according to this. Now, when you start to share your own referral link, this is what is going to happen. You bring your first person, you pay forward $1, they're gonna sit in your bronze matrix on your level one, on position number one at level one. You bring your second person in, they will sit on the right, the system fills from left to right, and they will fill those positions. These two people are paying somebody who's above you. Now, if they duplicate what you're doing, this is what's going to happen. The first person brings somebody, they will come and fill that position. They bring their second person. Now you start to see something happening in your pay line, which means you see your back office, you start to see that you are receiving payments. Now your account balance or your withdrawal or what you have earned start to increase. Let's assume the second person does the same thing, brings them. Now let's assume it took a day for you to bring one person. Then the next day you managed to bring a second person. And then these guys took also a couple of days. So in total, in 7 days, you have managed to complete your matrix. Now I'm going to explain this how this can grow slow for you, but I'm also going to show how you can make it grow fast, depending on what you decide to do. So for me, this way of building it, it's a slow way of doing it because you're waiting for this to happen and that to happen, and then the system will start. So let's assume it takes 7 days for you to complete your bronze matrix. Once you have completed, you have earned $2 from the system. The system now, what does it do? It upgrades you to silver. So this person and that person will also need to follow you into silver. Let's assume it also takes another 7 days for them to do so, which means now, and also 7 days for these guys to do, which means in the next 7 days, these 6 people have also followed you into silver. You have earned $4. So now in 2 weeks, you have made $6. Now it takes another 7 days. You have been upgraded to gold. Then your team members also take 7 days for them to cycle out at silver level. Then it takes 21 days for you to complete that. That means now you've earned what? $7. So $8 on after. And if you add this together, that's $14. Another 7 days to complete platinum, that's $16 you've earned. Another 7 days to complete diamond, that's $32 you've earned. So 35 days for this position that you started with, that was paid $1 for you, to grow from that to make $62. So you've earned $62, and then the system creates 12 new positions for you. For me, when I looked at it, it looks like a very slow way of doing it. How can you do this very fast? It's very simple. We're going to show you how you can grow this very fast. So you've earned $62 in what? 35 days. But the whole idea is we need to get to where the money is, whereby you've got, you can earn a 9,000 or 200,000 or 1.2 million very fast. How can you do so? Because the system is going to create, when it creates the 12 re-entries for me, it's also going to create for my referrals. It's also going to create for their own referrals. So we're going to keep it simple based on you bringing 2 and everyone else bringing their own 2. How can we do so? Which means when you come in, go in all in, which means go and purchase the $30 combo pack, which allows you to activate the silver, the gold, the platinum, and the diamond. Now, when I bring my 2 people in, I'm going to teach them or ask them to do the same thing. They are going to duplicate and upgrade. I've already paid $1 for them to activate. Now I'm just okay. Now you want to grow fast. You want to make money fast. Somebody was asking, how can I make $100 a week? Everything is based on the decisions that you are going to do from here, which means I'm going to ask them to say, duplicate what I've done. I'm going to activate the $30 combo. Now, when I activate the $30 combo, what does it do? Which means I've activated the silver, the gold, the platinum, and the diamond. Now, if I bring my first person in and they duplicate the same thing, let's say this is day number 1, which means in day number 1, what has happened? They have also done the same thing. They've upgraded all the way to diamond. Second day, I bring my second person in. Guess what? My matrix is now filled on my level 1. What is left is my pay line. It's now opening. If they also duplicate to do the same thing, guess what is going to happen? This person comes in, the people are filling the matrix. It's a duplication. This is based on you bringing just 2 people. They are duplicating. Everyone is duplicating, bringing 2, which means now they've activated. How much did it cost? $30 to upgrade to the silver, from the silver to the diamond. Guess what has happened here now? I've cycled on all the boards. So which means this position, which was bronze, has created a new silver. This silver is going to create a new gold. This gold is going to create a new platinum. This platinum is going to create a new diamond. And this diamond is going to cycle out and give me 12 new positions. I've earned what? $62 in the process. I've got 12 new positions. Guess what is going to happen to my team? If they duplicate as well within the 7 days, which means everyone is going to cycle out in the same process, which means this can take what? A few days for that to happen. When this happens, these are the figures that we are going to look at. Now, my 2 people have already cycled out. Guess what? There are 2 people also going to follow. Now my matrix is going to be filled, which means in another 7 days, I've got what? My bronze is already, I've already made $24. Guess what? I'm now upgraded. Those 12 positions have now been upgraded to silver. And guess what? If my team follows, I'm just working with those 2 duplicating and everyone duplicating, which means let's say it takes another 7 days, or let's say worst case scenario, another 4 weeks. In that particular month, I've made another $744. Guess what? Now the system is going to create 144 positions for me. But what's going to happen to my 2 members? The system is going to create 144 positions for them as well. There are 2 members, each are also going to have 144 positions, which means when they follow my positions, guess what? My 144 positions will cycle out at bronze. I've already made $288. Let's say the whole process takes another month, which means we are now what? This is June. In July, I've already made 8,000. But this is based on me bringing 2. But if I decide that I want to bring more people, more than 2, the cycle is going to move much faster in the process, which means you can earn the next 1.2 million in the next 6 months. But everything is based on what you decide to do. This is the fast way of doing it. But the most other important thing is now, make sure you upgrade to the other positions that you have. Because if any member in your organization upgrades to the junior, while you are not in there, anything I've already explained that it's going to go above you, it's going to skip you. Now, the junior is $15. You've already earned. If you have got it, activate it on that, which means everyone that comes in your level 1, it's $1 for you. But people that are on your level 5, you are going to make $5 from that team at level 5. You brought 2 people, here they are 4, here they are 8, 16, 32, which means if they are just everyone duplicating, 32 people at this level will be paying you $5 each. But according to this example, let's say there are 100,000 people, that's $500,000 that you have made from that. That will give you that 543,210 from the $15. Let's move on to the next part, which is the Millionaires Club. The Millionaires Club is the same thing. The $50 that you used to activate for you is going to be shared in 7 levels deep. Anyone who's on your level 1, that's $15. If they refer somebody, that's your level 2, that's $12, all the way to level 7. Now, if everyone is duplicating that, in this particular example, it's based on 10, which means if 10 people you have referred activate the Millionaires Club, that's $15 to you, that gives you $150. But at level 5, let's say you've got 100,000 people here, you earn $4, that's $400,000 for you. It's very much possible that can happen. Remember, this is a one-off payment, so which means activate it before your team members die so that you don't miss out from those payments. The last part is basically the Billionaires Club. That's $100. So on the $100, which means anyone that you directly refer, that's $25. If you have referred 2 people, that's 25 times 2, that's $50. Now, if they bring their own 2, you've got what? 4 people there times 12, that's $48. But according to this example, if you brought 10, that's $250. If they duplicate, that's $1,200. And it goes all the way from that. So if you want to make $1 million, what do? From level 5, from the Billionaires Club, 100,000 people. How many did you bring? Just 10. According to this example, you can make $1 million easily because those 100,000 people are going to pay you $10 at that particular level and that. If you want to make 10 million at level 6, you've got still what? 1 million people paying you $10, you can easily make 10 million all the way to. So that's so simple. So for you to do everything all in, you just need to do what? $195, and that's all in the system. So this is how simple you can grow fast. Anything you decide to do, you can do whatever you want. But what I highly encourage people, if funds are challenging, go and do the silver and all the way to gold, and then do the junior. Then once you have earned, upgrade to either the Millionaires Club or the Billionaires Club, whichever you prefer. But like I said, if somebody in your team activates, you've missed out on that particular one. So it's in your best interest. For you to do all in, it's $195 all in, and you are all done. But do whatever you can manage and build your team as you move forward. This is the best way you can grow fast in this opportunity.